It is no wonder that only 39% of Americans approve of his presidency, and another 65% say the country is heading in the wrong direction. The American people were fed up. That is why they entrusted House Republicans with the majority in 2022. President Joe Biden was able to skate for the last 2 years without any real oversight, but times have changed. Republican politicians, especially when running for Speaker of the House, promise all sorts of conservative concessions to get votes. Rarely do they deliver on those promises. However, Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, has delivered on his promise to bring strong oversight. He promised to empower chairs of House committees to investigate and uncover corruption in the federal government at the highest levels. And if it was not for House Republicans, the American people would not know the depth of corruption coming from the Biden administration, including from President Joe Biden himself. The House Oversight Committee under the leadership of Chairman James Comer, Republican Kentucky, has unearthed and exposed corruption and influence peddling. We have learned that Biden family members received $20 million from Russia and Ukraine, all while then Vice President Joe Biden managed that portfolio for the Obama White House. Chairman Comer exposed that a credible FBI source has alleged Joe Biden is involved in a $5 million bribery scheme. The House Oversight Committee has also worked to get explosive testimony from Devon Archer, a first-hand witness and longtime business partner of Hunter Biden. Archer alleged that Joe Biden was the brand that Hunter Biden was selling to foreign businesses. He also told the committee that Hunter Biden would put Joe Biden on speakerphone multiple times with foreign business leaders to show his influence and access to the vice presidency. From previous reporting and from the Hunter Biden laptop, we know that Joe Biden met with some of these business partners. We also know that Joe Biden ensured that a prosecutor in Ukraine was fired, and Joe even publicly bragged about getting him fired. This was the prosecutor who was investigating corruption at the Ukrainian energy company Burisma, the same company that hired Hunter Biden to sit on its board and paid him millions. House Ways and Means Chairman Jason Smith, Republican Missouri, worked with whistleblowers to expose Joe Biden's Justice Department for allegedly protecting Hunter Biden from prosecution. The whistleblowers alleged that the D.C. U.S. Attorney was protecting Hunter Biden from being investigated and prosecuted for committing tax fraud on millions of dollars. Chairman Smith has also worked to get answers from Biden's Attorney General Merrick Garland on why Hunter Biden was offered a sweetheart deal from the Justice Department after he committed tax fraud and illegally possessed a firearm. House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan, ROH, has exposed big tech's collusion with the Biden campaign and federal government to silence conservative voices. Through the Judiciary Committee, Jordan has been able to subpoena big tech CEOs and get documents showing their efforts to interfere in the 2020 election. This includes censoring the Hunter Biden laptop story and the China lab theory. Both stories turned out to be accurate. Representative Barry Loudermilk, Republican Georgia, the subcommittee chairman on oversight, recently exposed that the January 6 committee failed to preserve their records. The committee was required by law to preserve those documents, which could have potentially given the American people more information on the failures to secure the Capitol building on January 6. President Biden faced little oversight his first 2 years in office. Democrats protected him while he rammed through his unpopular agenda. Now, thankfully, House Republicans have oversight authority and power. Speaker McCarthy made good on his promise to deliver strong oversight, and the American people have learned much more about Biden's corruption. Now, it is time for House Republicans to hold Joe Biden and his administration accountable. Based on the information they have uncovered, Republicans have enough to proceed to the accountability stage. Speaker McCarthy is up for the task. Garrett Ventry is the president of GRV Strategies and former senior advisor for Senate Judiciary Committee.